Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kay, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at my beauty empties from January. So if you're not sure what an empties video is, it's essentially where people like myself use up their beauty products, hold on to the rubbish, and then get on camera and talk about how they feel about those products. I personally love this style of video. It's one of my favourite kinds of videos to film, one of my favourite kinds of videos to watch. I just think that when you've used a product up in its entirety, you've got a better idea about how you feel about that item. So there's that, and without any further ado, let's get into January's X products. So there's not a lot in here, so this shouldn't take too long, and I normally just pull these out in no particular order. It's just as it comes out of the box. So let's get started. And first up, we've got the Pixi Glow Tonic. So this is a toner. It's my favourite kind of toner. I've repurchased this multiple times and I will probably continue to do so because I really do enjoy using it. I did use toners before I started using the Pixi Glow Tonic and never really saw the point of them, never really saw a difference at all. And then I had a deluxe mini of this in a Glossybox, I think it was. Tried it out and haven't looked back since. It just made my skin look and feel so much brighter and glowy, and I really like that. So definitely love this product. I will say though that if you've got sensitive skin, might be worth testing it before you buy sort of a bigger full size version. My mum tried one of these a couple of years ago and I ended up with hers because she just couldn't use it. She suffers with eczema, and it just made her face flare up. So that is something to bear in mind, but I have a normal skin type and it works great for me. So that's that one. This, I know I had a couple of these in last month's video. So this is the L'Oreal Casting Creme Gloss, semi-permanent hair colorant. Also in the shade Plum, just like it was last month. I did mention that I'd got another one that I was waiting to use. I did use it. I still love it. I will repurchase more of these. I just like the colour it gives my hair. I like the shine of my hair after I've used it, and I just like the colour. So there you go, that's that. Oh, and it's also fairly affordable as well, so always a bonus. Next we've got this from Ecooking, and it's the Moisturising Serum. Again, I had another one of these in last month's empties as well. They're only quite small. It didn't take me very long to finish either one of them. It's nice. It's not my favourite kind of serum. It does feel quite moisturising though. Wouldn't necessarily go out and repurchase it, but wouldn't be unhappy to receive another one in a subscription box, for instance. So that's that. Oh, and it is fragrance, and this one is fragrance free as well. So if you don't like fragrance products and we're looking for a moisturising serum, this might be a good one to check out. Also from Ecooking, we've got the Overnight Foot Cream. Now, I've had this for a while and I did open it when I first had it. I did use quite a lot of it and then I forgot about it. As is my want with foot products, I sort of go hard on them for a week or so and then forget all about them. My feet get neglected, something terrible. But that is what happened. That was what I had left and it has solidified. So I found this pot the other day, buried in my stash, opened it up and went, well, I'm not going to finish that then, am I? So it's not finished, but it's not going to give me any more use. So it's an empty as far as I'm concerned. I did actually really like this. It smells amazing. It kind of reminds me of Vicks Vapor Rub, if you know what that is. It's like a decongestant rub that you can put on, and it sort of smells of menthol, like eucalyptus and that kind of stuff. It's supposed to clear up your sinuses if you're feeling a bit ill with a cold. So did smell really good. I really liked the feeling it had on my feet as well. It was quite cooling. Was really quite nice as a moisturiser for my feet as well. I do remember my feet feeling quite soft while I was using it. And to be fair, I'm actually thinking I might see if I can get another one, because I did like it, and it's one of the few foot products that I've ever had that I've actually enjoyed using and seen and felt some kind of difference with. So not a bad product at all. Next is from Anatomicals, and this is the boob tube. So it's just a body lotion. Did it smell of anything? It does smell a bit fruity. I'm fairly sure it's supposed to be melon somewhere. Oh yeah, watermelon. It's got watermelon fruit extract in, so there you go. But it's not a really strong fragrance. As a moisturiser, I wasn't actually that fond of it. It was quite thin, and I prefer a more thicker texture of body lotion. I don't like it to be too greasy, but I do like to feel like there's actually something that I'm putting on, and this just didn't seem to do anything much. So I probably wouldn't purchase another one of these, to be honest. This one did come in a glossy box, and it was to sort of help support the copper feel. Not charity. Is it charity? I think it is a charity, but it's for breast cancer support, basically. So great cause, excellent cause, just not a great product for me. So that was that. And then last but not least, I did say in last month's video I probably wouldn't mention these again, but I am going to mention these again. So these are the Wild deodorants. These are just a couple of refills that I've got. So I know I mentioned last month that I was confused about the antiperspirant versus deodorant thing. I did find out that there's some ingredient in here that's supposed to absorb the moisture. Can't think off the top of my head what it was now. Maybe bicarbonate of soda or something like that, I'm not sure. But yeah, so there's supposedly an ingredient in here that absorbs moisture, making it have antiperspirant qualities, but it does state on the website that it's not an antiperspirant. So there's that. There's a little update on that. I've got two of these that I've finished since I made that video. So there's the rhubarb and raspberry, and this one was coconut dreams. Scent wise, loved the raspberry. Couldn't really smell the coconut all that much. It wasn't really that strong. Not that I want it to be, but I kind of thought there would be more of it. And I also wanted to mention these again because I have noticed that depending on the fragrance, the actual texture feels a little bit different. So the first fragrance that I tried with Wild was the Toffee Apple fragrance. It was around October, so sort of Halloween, autumn time. And that was such a nice fragrance. Felt amazing. Wasn't, you know, didn't notice any issues when I was applying it. Same with the rhubarb. Loved the fragrance of the rhubarb. Would absolutely get that fragrance again, just so you know. But the coconut version and the one I'm using now, which is a sea salt and cotton, I think it is, the texture just seems to be a little bit different. This one in particular, the coconut one, felt quite chunky. As I was applying it, like little chunks would come off, which I wasn't a fan of, but I persevered and I did finish it. And the cotton and, I think it's sea salt and cotton, I think that I'm using now, that is similar. It's not as bad as the coconut one, but I am noticing little chunks coming off with that as well. And the fragrance on that one is so strong, so strong. I have accidentally ended up getting another one of those in the next subscription pack that's coming, which, you know, it's my fault. But I was actually hoping to change it because I'm not actually keen. So I think I am going to change my preferences on the website so that I don't get that one again, because it is very strong. Very strong. And I love fragrance products, but it's very strong. Also, white marks. White marks on your clothing. this is terrible for that. I really don't enjoy that, and that's probably one of the only reasons that I would ever consider going away from Wild, is because the white marks are horrendous. And I really did want to mention that. I meant to mention it in my last video, totally forgot about it, but I did want to mention that if you don't like white marks on your clothes, it's something that you absolutely cannot stand, this is probably not going to be for you. And that brings us to the end of my empties for January. So now it's over to you guys. What did you think of my empties this month? Have you tried any of them? Do you agree with me about any of them? Is there something that I wasn't keen on that you've actually really loved? Just let me know all of that in the comments section down below. I really do love to hear all your thoughts and opinions. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button for me. It really does help me out and lets me know that you're enjoying my content. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, but you think you'd like to catch up with me more often, then I would love it if you could hit that subscribe button too. It's totally free and would help you to find me more easily in future. And with all of that being said, I really do hope everyone's well and staying safe, and I will see you all again in another video very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.